The reason why your aura is so weak is because your physique is just as weak, right? If you want to have magnetic aura, like that magnetic aura that when you walk into a room, your character commands attention and never bores the audience, like, your physique has to reflect that, because it's not the mewing. Mewing is not going to command attention when you walk into a room. Your money is not going to command attention when you walk into a room. Maybe your status, but it's still not going to command attention when you walk into a room the way you think it does. And not even your personality is going to command attention. The thing that's going to command attention, the very first thing people see, is your physique, right? So when you walk into a room, everybody's going to turn and look, because Bodygame is so rare. It's so rare because not many people are actually doing this. Not many people are actually in the gym like that, right? It's something that's like a commodity, because most people don't want to push themselves. They don't want to, dedicate 2 to 3 hours a week, 3 times a day to actually go to the gym. Like, this is something that people find difficult, right? So when you're able to do the thing that most people find difficult, it's going to garner respect without you even having to open your mouth, without you having to say a word, right? So it shows discipline. It shows like you carry yourself to a higher standard and whatnot, right? And keep in mind, this is like our first impression, right? Our first impression when people first meet you, they first see you. That is the kind of aura that you build, right? See, like, it's a lot easier to have aura or aura farm when you're actually in shape, because when you're actually in shape and you're jacked, right? And when I'm talking about jack, I'm not saying you got to be like Ronnie Coleman. I'm not saying you got to be like Sam Sulek, around 12 to 18% body fat with a decent amount of muscle size to you. Once you're able to build a physique like that, it's much easier to aura farm, because you actually are walking the talk, if that makes sense. Like, when you see a jack dude who walks like he's confident and walks like he owns the room, it matches, right? It matches because it's like, okay, like, you can actually, it's believable. It's actually believable. Like, this guy is him. He's probably who he says he is, right? He looks the part and he's acting like the part. So he must be that guy, right? Whereas when you're like scrawny, or maybe you're like overweight, maybe you're obese, you're not in shape, and you trying to aura farm, you're trying to walk with the confidence, like, there's an incongruency there, because it's like, you don't really look the part. You kind of come off like a fraud, if that makes sense, right? You're not really looking the part, right? So that's why Bodygame is so important, because the more congruent you look, the more attention and the more respect you garner from other people, right? And by the way, if you need help doing this, hit the link in the description, book a one-on-one consultation, and we'll see if it makes sense to work together, right? Little shameless plug for those of you guys who need it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. But like I was saying, in order to build a physique that commands attention, never bores the audience, in order to aura farm, the only way I believe to aura farm is to get on your fitness journey, because like, that's like, you can't aura farm, or like, I hate that word, aura farm. It sounds kind of cringy, but like, most people talk about it. But you can't aura farm, whatever you Gen Z guys call it, you can't aura farm or build aura without actually having someone to back it up, right? That's the thing with human beings. I notice with human beings, a lot of times it's like social proof. Like, a lot of people need to see proof of something in order to believe that you're valid, right? So if you don't have proof, undeniable evidence that you're him, people are not really gonna, like, you can act confident, right? There's some truth to that you will over time gain respect if you have that confidence about yourself. But the Bodygame, the physique, it just amplifies that confidence that you already have. It amplifies what you already are, right? So if you're confident in yourself and you walk around with the aura and you aura farm, the physique is just going to amplify that. It's just going to make you look all the more better, because it's undeniable proof and evidence that you are who you say you are. Because when you have the physique, it shows that you're disciplined. It shows that you hold yourself to a higher standard, and it shows that you respect yourself, right? And if you respect yourself, other people are going to respect you as well, right? And it just matches. It's just overall congruency, right? The best aura farm that you need to be in is the gym. The only aura farm that you need to be in is the gym, right? This is the one that's going to get you the most result. It's going to get you the result and the respect and the attention that you're looking for, right? Not only do you get respect and attention from other people, you're also going to begin to respect yourself, because the world's going to reinforce you. You're going to start to think highly of yourself. You're going to start to feel more confident in yourself. Therefore, you're is doing its job. But that's all I really had to say for today, man. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you book a one-on-one consultation if you want to get in the best shape of your life and build a physique that's irresistible. Hit the link in the description. We'll see if it makes sense to work together. Also, tap in with any of the other programs that I have down below. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'll catch you guys next video.